We got you.
Headphones. So weird. So I was just saying hi, and I don't want to like talk too much because there's just so much in my head right now. So I'm just gonna try to like keep it super simple. Um, One thing happened where I had a few days where it became really obvious that there was no doer. Like that became like very obvious. And I had a good laugh about like all the crazy shit that was just happening left, right, and center by itself. And I was like, oh, this is just, and even the thoughts and all of that, it was this space of like feeling really relaxed that there was no one doing it. So there's nothing to do about it. Like I don't know how to say it, but it was just this freedom. It didn't last very long. It's almost as if following that now there's this big punishment, you know, where I kind of am like hating the fact that, and hate is coming up a lot. Like the emotion of like I never thought I could feel this much hate, but that's coming up a lot. Some of it is like trauma related and I'm aware of that, but then some of it is just like hating the process that I even started this, and all these like thoughts about like why did I even try to explore the idea and want to wake up. I hate this. I really like can't stand what I'm doing right now, where all I want to do is escape into the compulsive behaviors of watching TV, zoning out. Like I just want to zonk out so
Hmm.
bad.
Yeah.
And when I even stay with not zonking out for a few moments, it feels the energy of it feels so intense that I just like I can't. That's really the best way I can say it. It's almost I don't know what it is. I think it's well, I don't think it's definitely fear that comes up and all this like physical sensation that comes up. But I can't stop distracting myself, you know, like I compulsively, even though I'm like, okay, I'm being compulsive about this. This is very compulsive. You know, and my go-to is usually like watching sitcoms, you know. It's like and I can't, but I can't stop. I can't stop and sit still. And when I do, it's these thoughts of like, I hate this. I hate that I started this process. I don't want to watch one more video about non-duality. I don't want to know anything about the no self. Like it's never gonna happen for me, or like I don't know. It's just a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So
It is a lot. It's a
so
lot.
to put it simply, to put it simply, that's what's going on. Because I could go on and on and on about it, but I won't because it's already happening in here. Like I don't think anyone really needs to hear it.
Can you tell?
So
Well, it's not about me or anyone else but you in this moment. So, can you tell me what that worldview of that hatred is? What does it say? If it could just speak in simple terms,
it just brings up a lot of emotion when I think about it, or when I stay with it.
just
Brings up this.
just talk me through it. This is your opportunity to really just explore it.
It feels like it's never going to be enough. Like nothing's ever going to be enough.
Okay, what specifically does that mean? You're not going to be enough? Is that the
Yes,
fear?
that's definitely there. But it also feels like no matter what happens in my life, it's not going to be enough. Like
Okay.
whatever this is, this feeling, nothing's going to quench this thirst,
Yeah.
this raw.
Yeah. Whose voice is saying this is not enough or you're not enough? Is it someone's voice? Is it a family member? Is it something from your past? It may not be.
I mean, vaguely parents, but not really. It's not really their voice if I really listen to it. In my head, I have stories about how they gave that to me, but if
Sure.
I really look, it's not their voice. It's
Yeah.
just like this internal feeling of like I want like grasp. I want something and I'm
Yeah.
looking for it and I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I can't get it.
What if you look at me? Look at me. Look in my eyes. What if you never get what you want? What if you never get enough? What does that feel like?
Feel like shame coming up.
Yeah. Like you're not enough, right?
Yeah,
Like something's missing there.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me, or you don't have to apologize to me. This is what you came for. We've all either been there with shame or we're going there. In this process, you're going to face shame full on. You're going to feel it full on, and it's going to take you over. You're going to feel it so fully you're not apart from it. And that's okay. Doesn't feel okay, but it is okay. And this has been coming up so many times in the last 5 days with so many people. I was just talking to the founders about it. It's crazy. But shame is the flavor of the day for some reason. Something in us humans. I don't know what it is. But for you, it's a personal thing, right? It feels personal.
Yeah, it's either anger or shame. Like, I think
Yeah.
anger is almost like an escape from the shame. Yeah. Like, if I really want to look at it, like you said, look at me, and I don't quite want to.
Yeah. What if you're not good enough? What if it's true that you're not good enough in this lifetime? This is just we're just talking about feelings here. Feelings don't have true and false. So I'm just trying to guide you deeper in.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would it mean if you're just not good enough or enough? What would be the consequence of that? From the point of view of this emotion.
Like I wouldn't be loved.
That's right.
I mean, it's not that feeling that I'm not enough. It's almost like this like deep belief inside my body that I'm not.
Yeah.
And nothing's going to be, you know.
And you actually just said I'm not. Not you didn't say I'm not enough. You said I'm not.
Yeah.
Is there something underneath the I'm not enough that is a fear of literally not being?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Stay right there. Just stay with it. Just feel it. Just feel it. I'm with you right here. I'm not going anywhere. Just feel it. Just feel it. It's okay. It's okay to feel it here. That's what we came for. Just feel it. Just let your body feel this. You're safe here. Yeah. Yeah. Relax your body. Let your body feel this. There's no conclusions to make here. We're just exploring the experience and we're letting the energy release however it needs to. There's no goal. Just stay right there. Stay right there with it. Let that energy move in your body. Let your body feel how it needs to feel. Stay here however you need to stay here. Because this is what you came for. And this is safe.
This feeling of like I want it to end, and then it's like I want myself to end. Like I want to die, but then also like I'm really afraid that I'm already dead. That's weird.
That's right. Well, you found, don't intellectualize this though. Like, I mean, it's hard to stay there, but when you go back, you know how to do this now. You can go right back through this. What you found was what you said earlier. I want no self and all that. You don't really want that. Part of you wants it. Part of you is oriented toward that. This is true of everyone, by the way. This I know this looks very personal for anyone watching. Everyone's going to go through this if you take this process far enough. We think we want no self, but we want what our mind thinks that's about. We're actually terrified of it. We're terrified of not being. And if you look a little bit above that, you're terrified of not being loved. If you look a little bit above that, you're terrified of not being worthy of love. And then you're terrified of not being enough or doing enough. But you go all the way back, and there's a fear of not being.
Yeah, it's like, and I keep hearing like, I'm not. And like, there's always—
That's right. I am not. I want you to intone that. I want you to sit and intone that. I am not. And just feel anything that comes with it. You may feel intense fear. You may feel anything. I want you to intone, I am not. Not to try to convince yourself of anything, but that's because this is bringing you right down to the root of this pain body for you. And it will change in character, but just be patient. What you can also do, you can add one thing to it. You can say, I am not. And whatever comes, whatever intensity comes, you can actually ask, is there actually something here that has to react to this at all? Do I have to do anything about this at all? Or can I just feel that? Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very simple. This stuff's really, really simple stuff. You're going to bounce up into your head about it here and there, but just keep coming back. Okay.
My body's like shaking now.
Yes. It's going to be very intense physically. But the people I've walked this far with, what's on the other side is I can't even begin to tell you what it is right now. You can't plan it. You can't know it, but you're right down at the root. So that's where I want you to work. Okay. Be very simple with this stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Good work. Awesome work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.